It was December 29th, 1876, in the middle of a brutal, blinding blizzard in Ashtabula, Ohio. The Pacific Express train was carrying 160 passengers home for the holidays, completely unaware of the nightmare waiting ahead. Just yards away from the station, the train began to cross the massive Ashtabula River iron bridge. Suddenly, a sickening crack echoed through the storm. The iron bridge completely snapped under the weight of the train. The lead locomotive managed to make it across, but the second engine and 11 passenger cars plunged 70 feet down into the frozen abyss. The heavy wooden cars smashed through the thick ice of the frozen river, trapping the injured passengers inside the freezing water. But the true horror was just beginning. The old coal-burning heating stoves inside the wooden cars tipped over. Within minutes, the entire wreck turned into a raging, inescapable inferno in the middle of the freezing blizzard. Townspeople rushed to the ravine to help, but the local fire chief inexplicably refused to use the water pumps, leaving victims to burn alive. Out of 160 passengers, 92 lost their lives. Many bodies were burned so severely that they could never be identified. The architect who designed the bridge, Charles Collins, was consumed by overwhelming guilt during the investigation. Just days after testifying, Collins was found dead in his bedroom with a bullet wound to his head. The tragedy had claimed another victim, but the story didn't end with the deaths. Soon after the disaster, the paranormal phenomena began. Locals walking near the rebuilt bridge at night reported hearing the distinct, echoey sounds of a steam train whistle when no trains were scheduled. More chillingly, paranormal investigators using thermal cameras captured glowing human shapes wandering the riverbank, weeping into the dark. Some explorers claim to have seen a ghost train, a transparent silhouette of a steam engine floating across the bridge before vanishing into thin air. In the local cemetery, a mass grave holds the unidentified ashes of the victims. Visitors report an overwhelming drop in temperature near the monument. One modern investigator set up a night vision camera facing the mass grave monument. What it captured at 3 a.m. shocked everyone. Multiple small glowing white orbs of light began rising from the ground, swirling around the monument before violently darting into the woods. Skeptics argue these orbs are just swamp gas or insects reflecting the infrared light of the camera lens. But the locals know the truth. The energy left behind by such a massive, agonizing tragedy doesn't just disappear. The Ashtabula accident completely changed railway safety laws in America, forcing companies to replace wooden cars with steel ones. Coal stoves were banned, and iron bridges were reinforced across the country to prevent another disaster from ever happening. But for the 92 souls who died on that freezing night in 1876, the updates came 100 years too late. To this day, commuters on the modern railway line claim to feel a sudden wave of extreme panic when passing over the Ashtabula River. It's as if the fear of the victims is permanently printed onto the physical space, trapped inside the canyon walls forever. If you ever find yourself in northeastern Ohio on a stormy December night, listen closely to the wind near the river. You might just hear the phantom roar of an engine and the chilling screams of the holiday passengers who never made it home. Real-life accidents can leave scars on history that even time cannot wash away. Some horrors are simply real. Do you believe a tragedy can leave behind paranormal energy? Drop your thoughts below and hit that subscribe button for more real-life dark history.